TOEFL Exercise 1. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should focus carefully on the second line. Number 1.
How soon will you be leaving?
I'm on my way now.
What does the man mean? Number 2.
Was Steve able to get into the house?
I left the door unlocked for him.
What does the woman assume Steve did? Number 3.
The dinner special is roast turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy and apple pie for dessert.
That doesn't sound good to me.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
Could you help me with my physics homework tonight? I'm really having trouble with it.
Sorry, I'm busy tonight.
What does the man imply? Number 5.
What did you think of Professor Martin's lecture on the migratory habits of whales?
I couldn't keep my eyes open.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
Have this month's bills been paid, or is that something we need to take care of now?
I paid the phone and electricity, but not the credit cards.
What does the man mean? Number 7.
Will you be able to get back from running all your errands by 4 o'clock?
I'll be back as quickly as I can.
What does the woman say that she'll do? Number 8.
Have you seen Tim? I really need to talk with him about the phone bill.
Well, he was here just a minute ago.
What does the woman say about Tim? Number 9.
There's a car parked in my spot, even though the sign says that this space is reserved.
I guess we'll have to park somewhere else.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
Do we have enough food for all the guests who are attending the reception this evening?
The refrigerator's about to burst.
What does the man mean? TOEFL Exercise 2. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should look for synonyms for key words in the second line. Number 1.
What did you think of the final exam in algebra?
It was too easy.
What does the man mean? Number 2.
How are you feeling today?
I'm really feeling rather sick.
How is the man feeling? Three.
Has your family been in business for quite some time?
No, the family business was just established last year.
What does the woman say about the family business? Number 4.
Did you have to wait at the airport for a long time?
No, the plane landed right on schedule.
What does the man mean? Number 5.
Do you want to join me in the pool?
Oh, I'll just run and put my suit on.
What does the woman imply? Number 6.
Last night's fire burned the entire hillside.
At least the homes were saved.
What does the woman mean? Number 7.
Should I add more salt and pepper to the soup?
No, I think there's enough.
What does the woman mean? Number 8.
How are you able to pay your college fees?
I was fortunate to get a scholarship.
What does the man mean? Number 9.
How successful was the corporation last year?
It made quite a big profit.
What does the woman say about the corporation? Number 10.
Chuck is on his way to the bank now, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He thinks his bank account is overdrawn.
What does the man mean? TOEFL Exercise 3. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be careful to avoid answers with similar sounds. Number 1.
How long until you'll be ready to leave?
First, I need to water the grass.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
Do you think I should buy this sweater?
But it doesn't really seem to fit right.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Is Walter's job near here?
Walter's been commuting to Boston on a regular basis.
What does the man say about Walter? Number 4.
Did Bob memorize every detail in the chapter?
He wasn't able to master the lesson.
What does the man say about Bob? Number 5.
It's so sad what happened to the animals.
Yes, it is. Whenever there's a forest fire, many animals die.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
Do you want to take a look in the store?
You bet. The shoes are on sale for $20 a pair.
What does the man mean? Number 7.
Why didn't Tom come with us this afternoon?
He was attending a required biology lab.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
Why are you waiting here by the front door?
The mail should arrive at noon, and I'm expecting something important.
Why is the man waiting? Number 9.
Do you think it'll rain today?
I heard on the news that a bad storm is heading in.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Is there any way I could help you with dinner?
Would you mind chopping vegetables for salad?
What does the man ask the woman? TOEFL exercise, skills 1 through 3. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. Number 1.
Let's stop and get something to drink.
Some coffee would be nice.
What does the man mean? Number 2.
Let's go for a walk in the park.
No, not today. It's too cloudy and cold.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
I have trouble sleeping at night.
You could try counting sheep.
What does the woman suggest to the man? Number 4.
Have you heard that the department is changing the graduation requirements for our major?
Yes, and I just can't believe it.
What does the man mean? Number 5.
I think we're going to be here for a while.
But we've been standing in line for almost an hour.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
The conductor is coming down the aisle.
Yes, he's collecting the train fare from the passengers.
What is happening? Number 7.
Have you heard about the new management training program?
It will start later this week.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
Does anyone know where the fire got started?
It must have started in the attic.
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
Aren't you going to tell me exactly what happened?
I assumed that you already knew the truth.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Have you seen any of the sketches Dave did for his art professor?
I've seen some of them, and they were fantastic.
What does the woman say about Dave? TOEFL Exercise 4. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You will have to draw conclusions about who, what, and where. Number 1.
I didn't bring my laboratory manual today.
You can share mine. Today we're conducting the experiment on photosynthesis, and we can work together.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 2.
This is Flight 707 requesting permission to land.
Flight 707, you are cleared for landing.
Who is the man? Number 3.
You want to do the dishes now or later?
I'd rather put them off as long as possible.
What will the man probably do? Number 4.
How much of a tip should I leave?
Oh, $1's plenty. The service wasn't very good.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 5.
Can I pick up my shoes on Tuesday? I need them for a party that night.
They should be fixed by then.
Who is the man? Number 6.
Did you get pictures of the lions?
Yes. And now let's go to the other side of the park. I want to see the exotic birds.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 7.
Could you put the letters in the pending file now?
Yes, then I can answer them tomorrow.
What will the woman probably do tomorrow? Number 8.
The lights are flashing and everyone's going in.
We should take our seats now before the second act starts.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 9.
Have you responded to Bob's dinner invitation yet?
I'll take care of it right away.
What will the man probably do next? Number 10.
Can you fill this prescription for me?
If you leave the prescription, I can have it filled in about 10 minutes.
Who is the woman? TOEFL Exercise 5. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of passives. Number 1.
Would you like to go to the new restaurant on the corner?
Is that the one that serves vegetarian food?
What does the woman want to know? Number 2.
Has Harry heard from the law school yet?
Yes, he was admitted by the law school for the fall semester.
What happened to Harry? Number 3.
Mark said that you were a lot of help.
Well, I took care of his plants while he was out of town.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
Do you know what happened during the lightning storm?
Yes, several trees were destroyed.
What does the man mean? Number 5.
Did you see Sally? Her leg's in a cast.
Yes, I know. She told me that she broke her leg skiing in the mountains.
What happened to Sally? Number 6.
The horses are not in very good shape now.
They were ridden too long and too hard.
What does the man mean? Number 7.
Why didn't you order coffee?
I thought it had already been ordered.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
How are your friends going to get home from the airport after their trip?
Their car was left in the airport lot.
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
Has the class chosen a representative?
The other students appointed Matt class representative.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
Wasn't the building damaged in the earthquake?
Yes, it was. And when this happened, the inhabitants were paid by the insurance company.
What does the man mean? TOEFL Exercise 6. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of who is doing what. Number 1.
The passenger arrived in a taxi.
Yes, and then she had the taxi driver wait at the corner.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
Did you go to the concert last night?
Yes, it was great, and I got to hear Jane play the harp.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Did the children like the new babysitter?
Not really, because she made them go to bed early.
What does the man mean? Number 4.
Why is that man throwing the ball so carefully?
He is tossing the ball to his young son.
What does the woman say about the father and son? Number 5.
Did the professor tell her students about the lecture this evening?
Yes, she directed her students to attend it.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
I cannot find the clerk.
The floor manager sent him back to the supply room.
What happened, according to the man? Number 7.
Will the students be able to get hold of the books that they need?
The librarian had them reserve the books for 2 days.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
Were elections held last night as scheduled?
Yes, and the board elected Tony chairman for another year.
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
At the trial, the defendant was found guilty.
Yes, the judge called the defendant a murderer.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Have the names of the new committee members been announced?
Congratulations! You've been appointed to serve on the committee.
What does the man mean? TOEFL exercise, skills 4 through 6. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. Number 1.
Can I help you?
I need 2 stamps and a padded mailing envelope, please.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 2.
Why were the students coming to the teacher's office?
They had to hand in their papers.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Did Mark stop at the service station?
Yes, he had the attendant check the oil in his car.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
I'd like a burger and fries, please.
To stay or to go?
Who is the man? Number 5.
Maybe we should make some more copies now, just in case.
Additional copies can be printed as needed.
What does the man mean? Number 6.
What did the professor ask the students to do?
He required them to buy 2 books.
What does the woman mean? Number 7.
Did Jim see a doctor this morning?
Yes, and the doctor told him to return to the office to see him next week.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
Have you sent the tissue samples to the laboratory?
Not yet, but I'll get it done in the next half hour.
What will the woman probably do next? Number 9.
Has there been a change in senior class president?
Yes, Mary replaced Sue in that position.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
Did you find that television program interesting?
I certainly did. The current political situation was analyzed effectively by the panel.
What does the woman mean? TOEFL Review Exercise, Skills 1 through 6. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. Number 1.
Why do you think Peter said that?
I think he was really angry.
What does the woman say about Peter? Number 2.
Why is Hannah so happy?
Her parents have allowed her to stay up late.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
I'd like some unleaded gas, please.
Would you like me to fill it up?
Where does the man probably work? Number 4.
What do you suggest for breakfast?
Well, you could have cereal or eggs or both.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
Did Ellen help you a lot with your training?
She really urged me to do my best.
What does the man mean? Number 6.
Did you hear what happened to Rob's car last night?
Yeah, I heard that it was stolen.
What does the woman mean? Number 7.
We need to get some milk for tomorrow morning. What about this carton?
Maybe we should get the large one instead of the small one.
What does the man suggest? Number 8.
What happened when the business people arrived in the office?
Well, first they were greeted by the receptionist.
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
Did you see that? The police officer was talking to the tourist.
Yes, and then he made the tourist come to the station.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Do you want to go up to Carmel for the weekend?
That seems like a terrific idea to me.
What does the man mean? TOEFL Exercise 7. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of negative expressions. Number 1.
Are you going to take out the trash?
I have no time to do it.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
Are you worried about the interview?
It's unimportant to me.
What does the man mean? Number 3.
Do you have all the notes for Psychology 101?
I didn't miss a single lecture.
What does the man mean? Number 4.
Do you know the library's summer hours? I need to go there this evening.
It's never open past 6 o'clock in the summer.
What does the man mean? Number 5.
How often should I water the plants while you're gone?
No more than once a week.
What should the woman do? Number 6.
Did you enjoy your meal? That restaurant is very famous.
The food was good, but I was dissatisfied with the service.
What does the woman mean? Number 7.
Do you think that Bob really wanted me to go home?
He wasn't kidding when he told you to leave.
What does the man say about Bob? Number 8.
Can we finish this project before closing time?
If we work on nothing else.
What does the man mean? Number 9.
Would you mind staying an hour more?
I'd rather not.
What does the woman say about staying? Number 10.
Would you recommend the hotel where you stayed in New York?
The hotel provided service that was unequaled.
What does the man say about the hotel? TOEFL Exercise 8. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of double negatives. Number 1.
Do you think Ron Rogers will be elected?
Well, it's not completely impossible.
What does the woman imply about Ron? Number 2.
How was your tennis match today?
I didn't serve well, and I didn't volley well either.
What does the man say about his tennis game? Number 3.
Was Gary prepared for the debate?
It's no surprise that he was unprepared.
What does the woman say about Gary? Number 4.
Did you go out dancing with everyone else last night?
I was not feeling well, so I didn't go out.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
Do you think Paula understands what she's done?
She isn't unaware of the trouble she's caused.
What does the man say about Paula? Number 6.
Did your friends finish the term paper for history class?
Steve wasn't able to finish it, and Paul wasn't either.
What does the woman mean? Number 7.
Can you believe that George walked out of the restaurant without paying for his share of the meal?
It was irresponsible of him not to pay the bill.
What does the woman mean? Number 8.
What happened when Harry applied to Millhouse University?
It was unfortunate that he wasn't admitted to the university.
What does the woman say about Harry? Number 9.
What did you think of the essay that I wrote?
The first draft of the essay wasn't well written, and the second wasn't much better.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Has Roger been disturbed by all of the recent problems?
He hasn't been unaffected.
What does the woman mean? TOEFL Exercise 9. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of almost negative expressions. Number 1.
Do you expect a lot of rain this month?
It hardly ever rains in July.
What does the man mean? Number 2.
Were all 3 students accepted to the university?
Only John was accepted.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Did Mark do well in Professor Frank's class?
Mark barely passed the history exam that Professor Franks gave.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
I can't believe how long we've been here.
Dr. Roberts almost never keeps his patients waiting long.
What does the man mean? Number 5.
I can't believe Betty is not at work this week.
Only rarely does Betty take a vacation in winter.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
Does Steve study very much?
He hardly ever opens a book.
What does the woman say about Steve? Number 7.
Was the philosophy exam very long?
I scarcely had time to finish it.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
I was so bored at the staff meeting.
Seldom have staff meetings lasted this long.
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
Are you enjoying the barbecue?
Only rarely have I tasted such delicious meat.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Does your broken arm hurt very much?
Only if I try to move.
What does the man mean? TOEFL Exercise 10. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should be particularly careful of comparatives with negatives. Number 1.
Are you pleased with the exam results?
I couldn't be happier.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
Is Paula lazy as usual this semester?
She's never tried harder.
What does the man mean? Number 3.
Was it a good sale? Did you buy a lot?
Prices couldn't have been any lower.
What does the woman say about the sale? Number 4.
What do you think of Betsy?
I don't know a more intelligent woman.
What does the man say about Betsy? Number 5.
Did the patient really need the surgery?
It couldn't have been more unnecessary.
What does the man mean? Number 6.
Did any of you get hurt in the accident?
We couldn't have been luckier.
What does the woman imply? Number 7.
How do you think you did on the final exam in biology?
Nothing could have been more difficult than that exam.
What does the man mean? Number 8.
Are you ready to accept the new position?
Nobody wants that job more than I do.
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
How did you do in the race?
Only one person was faster.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
Do you think that the math project this semester was easy?
Seldom has a math project been more complicated.
What does the man mean? TOEFL Exercise, Skills 7 through 10. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. Number 1.
Do you think you could try a little harder?
It's impossible for me to do more.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
What are you so upset about?
Not once on this trip has the bus left on time.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Was there enough soup to go around?
There was barely enough soup for everyone at the table.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
Do you really want to move to Florida?
I couldn't want anything more.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
Did you turn in your research paper for history class?
I couldn't turn it in because it was incomplete.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
Do you think that your friends enjoyed their trip to the Museum of Modern Art?
Sylvia doesn't care for modern art, and neither does Tim.
What does the man mean? Number 7.
Can your friends go with us this afternoon, or do you think they'll be too busy?
They hardly ever work in the afternoon.
What does the man say about his friends? Number 8.
Do you think we could turn the air conditioner on? I'm really uncomfortable.
The air conditioner never works when it gets warm.
What does the man imply? Number 9.
I heard that your exam results were not too bad.
Actually, I've never done worse.
What does the man mean? Number 10.
Did the committee come to a decision about the parking problem?
The committee shouldn't have decided the issue when so many members weren't present.
What does the woman mean? TOEFL Review Exercise, Skills 1 through 10. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. Number 1.
What should I do to get over this?
You should drink plenty of fluids, take this medicine once every 8 hours, and return here to my office next week.
Where does this conversation probably take place? Number 2.
Did you find anything at the store?
I just bought a great shirt.
What does the woman mean? Number 3.
Did you enjoy the hotel where you stayed in Hawaii?
The view of the ocean couldn't have been better.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
You look like you're not feeling too well.
Actually, I'm just kind of tired. All I need is a bit of rest.
What will the man probably do next? Number 5.
Do you think that Mary will forgive me for what I did?
She isn't exactly an unforgiving person.
What does the man say about Mary? Number 6.
Has Martha already gone on vacation?
She can't take her vacation until next week.
What does the woman say about Martha? Number 7.
I'm looking for some people who just came into the restaurant.
The waitress seated them at a table in the back.
What does the woman mean? Number 8.
Let's go to the market and get some fresh fruit.
I was there this morning, and the market scarcely had any.
What does the woman say about the market? Number 9.
I'm thinking about taking a few classes at the local adult school.
It's never too late to go back to school.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
I don't think I can make it all the way to the top of the mountain.
I dare you to try.
What does the woman mean?